beautiful dreamers. Lamisha here. I want to talk to you a little bit today about getting outside of your comfort zone. We've all seen the graphic out that says, this is your life, this is your comfort zone, and the magic happens here. It's so true. And what I want you to know is that even as a coach, there are some times when I have to force myself to get outside of my comfort zone. There are times when I just get stuck in my little area and I'm really comfortable doing things my way, and then something comes along that's exciting. Maybe it's an opportunity, maybe it's a new venture that I want to do, and it comes along and I get super excited about it. And then as soon as I agree, because that's the intuition piece of me saying, yes, do it, then I start thinking about it and I think, oh no, I'm really nervous. Oh my gosh, the anxiety sets in, the butterflies, all of that. I wonder, can I do this? I want you to know that you're not alone if you're going through that. It happens to us all. It is something that happens when we take on new things, right? And it's also an opportunity for us to grow. When you step outside of your comfort zone, you're being forced to stand in a different space, to stand in a different light, to be able to share your gifts with the world in a different way. But I want you to remember that if the first thought in your mind is, wow, that's exciting, I would love to do something like that, do it. That's the expansion. That's the flow. That's the inspiration and the intuition that is telling you, yes, go do that. What happens after that is the ego kicks in. The ego says, you've never done anything like that before. Who are you to do that? You don't know what you're doing. Remember the last time you were doing public speaking? Remember the last video that you did? Remember how many takes that took? Each time you have those thoughts, that's your ego trying to get you to play small. And growth and growing into your full potential is all about stepping forward and stepping out of your comfort zone. It's all about getting out there, listening to your intuition, because your intuition is telling you the truth. Your ego, not so much. When you can step outside of what's generally comforting for you, what is, easy, what's comfortable, when you step outside of that, your ego wants you to play small, and your ego wants you to stay safe. It doesn't like that unstable, oh my gosh, what if feeling, right? So it's going to create excuses for you. So the next time you find yourself in one of those opportunities, or something comes across your doorstep that feels really, really exciting and you immediately say yes, remember that that's your intuition talking. That's the inspiration piece. And even though the ego may come in and tell you that you can't do it, and even though the ego might come in and say, who are you to do that? Know that you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. And as soon as you take that step, the universe is going to line up for you and you are going to grow. And if you find that you're coming up against some blocks, sometimes our belief systems and other voices from other people around us may start playing in our mind, maybe you need to talk to somebody. Talk to one of your supporters. If you have a mastermind group, that's a great place to start. If you have a coach, talk to your coach about it. If you don't have a coach, get a coach. Let's talk about some of the things that are coming up every time you have this magnificent, dream and you step out to do it and then you get fearful. Step out, feel the fear, and do it anyway. Because to be honest, the ego isn't really going anywhere. It's going to be there every time you step out. But it's also going to remind you that each time it tells you that you can't do it, each time it tells you that you aren't able to step into your power, the more you do it anyway, you're going to get used to that dance a little bit. You're going to get used to listening to your intuition and following your inspiration. So think about it. When was the last time you had that feeling? Could you have done things a little differently? Did you listen to the ego? Or did you step fully into that power and say, okay, ego, I hear you. I hear you loud and clear, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to embrace whatever discomfort, fear, anxiety that's coming here, and I'm going to work through it. I guarantee if you did that, you are growing leaps and bounds. And the most exciting part about this journey, about your dreams as they evolve and they change and they grow bigger, is that your comfort zone expands, and there's always another layer to it, and there's always something else to do, and there's always some magical experience out there for you. So the more you do it, the better it gets. I hope this is helpful if you find yourself in that discomfort in the future. If you have questions or you need some assistance, shoot me an email. Leave it in the comments. Share with me. What are some times when you felt that and you did it anyway? How did it turn out? I'd love to hear. Until next time, see ya.